welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Josh McDonald here alongside Mara Ashcraft. And it's night 2, the second round of the District 1 3A Intermountain League tournament. This opening contest is a loser-out ball game. Winner advances to a second-place game tomorrow. Loser's done for the year. And it is between the second-seeded Bonners Ferry Badgers and the fourth-seeded Priest River Spartans. Real quick, starting for both teams, same starters as last night. For the Spartans, it's going to be senior Leanne Krinn, junior Cara Fink, sophomore Micaiah Fitzmaurice, senior Abby Barnes, and senior Jasmine Martin. And for the Badgers, it's going to be junior Bailey Blackmore, senior Macy Learman, senior Jersey Pluid, sophomore Holly Ainsley, and junior Grace Valelli. Right now, it's going to be Pluid and Fink taking the tip. Tip is up, and it's controlled by the Badgers. And Holly Ainsley is going to go up and get an easy, quick bucket. This is very eerily similar to how the game last night between the Wildcats and the Badgers started. And right out of the gate, it looks like a turnover. Badgers on top 2-0. Badgers get the ball inside. Pluid goes up, no good. Rebound Blackmore, can't pull it in. Tipped out of bounds, and it's going to be Priest River. Nope, the ball will stay with the Badgers. Tough call there. I thought that was a Spartan ball, Mara.
Wasn't paying attention yet.
On the inbounds play, Holly Ainsley gets the shot in the corner, hits rim, no good. Rebound Fink. Fink's going to draw the foul. That's going to go on Bailey Blackmore. Blackmore going to pick up a quick first one. And, you know, right now, if I was Coach Hinthorn, I would be really not happy with one of my starters picking up a foul that quick on a kind of a cheap foul like that. Krinn with the ball for the Spartans, pushing it ahead. Breaks the press almost. Loses the ball, stolen by Blackmore. Blackmore dribbles up, bounce pass, stolen by Fink. And Fink will bring the ball back, hands it off to Krinn. Moving the ball around is the Spartans. They're going to go inside. Fitzmaurice has her shot blocked by Pluid. Gets away with a wicked travel right there. And back come the Badgers. Ainsley with the ball, fires a three, no good. Rebound Blackmore. Blackmore's going to get fouled by...
That's going to be 24, Abby Barnes.
Almost lost my pamphlet off the railing there. My cat-like reflexes saved that from giving the players a little confetti. How embarrassing would that have been? Shot for Blackmore's up and good.
Priest River's going to bring in a sub. Looks like they're pulling out. I can't find, oh my God. Where'd my roster go?
The way they put these district rosters together is not necessarily the most convenient. Blackmore gets her first and second free throws to go through, make this a 4-0 ball game. Krinn with the ball. And we're going to get a quick timeout from Coach Morgan Douglas, who doesn't like how her team is struggling to break this press. Spartans staring down a 4-point deficit here. Just under 7 minutes left to play. Last night, the Badgers were, effectively run off the floor by the Wildcats. And in the early game,
Priest River wasn't even a competition.
Yeah, it really wasn't much. Yeah, it was a tough loss there for the Spartans in that game against Timberlake. Krinn's bringing the ball back up. Gets Fitzmaurice in the middle. Fink's going to recover the loose ball, go up with a nice little, well, I thought it was going to be a left. She changed to right mid-air. Rebound coming back, the Badgers.
It's Valelli with the ball. Swings over to, who was that, Blackmore? Learman?
No, that's Learman. Learman finds Ainsley. Ainsley back out to Learman. Over to Blackmore in the corner. Blackmore Hands it off to Learman again. Learman floats it over the top. And that right there, trying to see the name.
Blackmore gets the rebound, misses. Priest-River comes up with the ball.
And that was Valelli's shot there, kind of a wild shot from the baseline.
Kren's going to hand off to Fitzmaurice. Fitzmaurice over to Martin.
Oh.
Nope. Fink's got it.
Fink had Fitzmaurice through the lane, but Kren will fire a three. Rebound Fink. She gets a nice little roll on the putback and cuts this lead down to just 2 for the Badgers. Badgers coming back. Gets Learman with the ball. Skip pass over to Valelli. Valelli long too. Hits the front of the rim. No good. Jersey Pluitt and teammate Holly Ainsley ended up running into one another there. And Coach Hinthorn screaming at his players to get back. He doesn't want another situation where they pick up cheap fouls like they did last night. Bonners Ferry spent most of that game in foul trouble. And that shot right there, a deep banking three. Banking three for Jasmine Martin gives the Spartans a 5-4 lead here. Holly Ainsley comes right back though, trying to attack in the corner here right in front of us. Hands the ball off. That's Blackmore in the high post. Kicks it out to Learman. Learman doesn't like the shot. Finds Ainsley. Ainsley's going to go baseline. And had a look. Didn't take it. Errant pass, though, is stolen by Fitzmaurice. Fitzmaurice off to the races. Is going to dribble in. And we're going to get a travel. A traveling call right there. I thought that was a blocking foul myself. A tough call there for the Spartans. I thought Fitzmaurice should have been at the line shooting 2.
I would agree with that, Josh.
Tough call there early on, but the Badgers still trail. I'm sorry, the Spartans still lead the Badgers 5-4. Just under 5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Moving the ball around. Inbounds pass, or not inbound, entry pass. Swinging the ball around, and there Valelli almost overthrows Blackmore. They're going to find Ainsley in the corner. Ainsley with a nice little 10-footer. No good. Rebound. Fink, bad bounce. It took a long high bounce and then came down and kissed the rim. And
it's going to be Spartan ball going the other way, off Ainsley.
Learman's shot rimmed out. Ainsley flew in there and kind of knocked it out of bounds. Spartans will get the ball back. I'm really struggling with this Badger Spartan getting tongue-tied. It's going to be Spartan ball after the Badgers knocked it out of bounds. Priest-River trying to make something happen here. Fink with the ball. Dangerously close to the sideline there. And Priest-River just moving the ball around trying to break this press. They do. Fink with the ball, floats it over the top. Almost stolen by Learman. Tipped around and kind of a scrum has ensued. And that's right there. That's Madeline Rusho. Is going to force the jump ball. So Priest-River
stay with the Spartans.
You know, this Priest-River team would be awfully tough if they had a true ball handler, Mara.
They would.
That's really the thing that they seem to be lacking here as Kren takes the inbounds pass. Moving the ball around, finds, just trying to see here, that's Hannah Palfrey. Palfrey finds Fink, and we're going to get an offensive foul here. I believe that's going to be charged to Adri Minish, an illegal screen. Tough call there. Had the look they wanted, but we're going to get called for the foul. I'm still stuck in football mode.
Over to Ainsley in the corner. She's going to attack the hoop. Goes up. Lots of contact. No call.
Great defense there by Minish. She just stood there with her hands up, and Ainsley picks up a frustration foul right there. That was
Hinthorn's not happy about that one.
Absolutely a foul based on pure frustration. And it would not surprise me to see Ainsley head over to the bench to get a
breather.
Yes, a breather. One of those kind breathers where your coach tells you how he really appreciates what you just did on the floor there. I think we've all had a few of those. And tell me what a Jeff Lambert breather sounds like, Mara.
It's terrifying.
It's terrifying. On the shot there, the Spartans go up, can't get it, but the rebound put up, controlled by Rusho. She's going to get tied up with Pluitt. Pluitt rips the ball away, though. I tell you what, Jersey Pluitt, she is a tough competitor. With a, there's a lot of contact there as Blackmore just got popped in the eyeball. We saw that from right here. We had the perfect angle there. But Jersey Pluitt, and I mean this in the nicest possible way, she's got almost like a mean streak when she's on the floor. She's a tough competitor. She plays physical, and if you play her physical, she responds in kind with that same physicality. Shot goes up for Blackmore, and you can tell Blackmore's eye is really bothering her. Pluid, though, is just an absolute monster on those rebounds. She is loose balls and rebounds seem to be her forte, and anytime the ball is loose, you expect to see Jersey Pluid in the mix.
Shot blocking Pluid out. Shots up and good.
And
Ainsley's going to come back into the game for the Badgers.
Oh, that was a nice breather. Nice, quick breather. And, you know, I feel like the battle between Fink and Pluid could be kind of an exciting one to watch as this game progresses here.
And Spartans with a costly turnover.
Ruscio, I'm sorry, I'm struggling with that name. Ruscio cannot control the pass. There was a lot of heat on that pass considering it was an wide open inbound, though. Badgers get the ball in. Ainsley with the ball out there. She's going to reset the offense. Finds Learman. Learman looking baseline. Finds Blackmore. Blackmore's three is up.
That's Hill.
Oh, that's Hill.
That's Hill for three.
Hill for
First
three.
Points of the game for her.
Nice shot from Hill. I actually thought her foot was on the line there, but referee saw it differently. Spartans break the press. Abby Barnes gets in, has a look, can't finish the left-handed lay-in, and you know, the Spartans have had about 3 of those now this game, little bunny shots that you just expect your team to make. And when they're missing those shots like that, it really sucks the wind out of your team there. Spartans with the ball there. That's Palfrey. Palfrey hands it off to Kryn. Kryn back over to Palfrey. They're just working the ball around. They're going to find a wide open Ruscio, and she's going to knock down the deep two. Deep two. Referee was right on top of that. 9-7 ball game here. 2 minutes, 41 seconds here left in the first quarter. Hill with another shot, just the other side. Can't knock it down. Learman chases the rebound. Great defense right there from Palfrey.
Ainsley
but
for three.
Ainsley will knock down the three. And the one thing that Priest River doesn't want to do is try to get into a shooting competition here with the Badgers. Kryn with the ball, trying to go middle, and they do. Once again, they find Abby Barnes. Barnes has it swiped from behind by Ainsley. Badgers coming back the other way.
And they've got Hill in the corner again.
Find Hill in the corner, go inside, this time to Blackmore. Blackmore's shot goes up. She's going to get fouled by Fink. Heard the slap up here. Basket's good, and it's a 14-7 ball game. 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. And talk about a really important 45 seconds for the Badgers. This game went from a 9-7 tightly contested game to now the Badgers are threatening to blow this open before the first quarter comes to an end. Shot is up from Blackmore and good. 15-7 ball game here. Fink takes the inbounds pass, kicks it over. Fitzmaurice, pump fake.
Ooh, almost traveled.
Finds Kryn in the middle. Kryn's going to go, has a lane, and she'll take it. Left-handed lay-in, no good. Rebound, Fink off the glass for 2. 15-9. And right now, already a lot more life from this Spartan team than we saw the entire time last night against Timberlake. They trail the Badgers 15-9 here. We'll be right back with the rest of the first quarter. Thanks for watching Channel 3. Out of the timeout, it's going to be Bonner Ferry ball. Coach Hinthorn didn't like the way his team's been out-rebounded thus far in this ball game. Learman tries to go inside, perfectly guarded by Kryn, and the officials were almost hesitant to make the call there. Kryn got the steal and got ran over. And it's going to be Priest River ball. And, you know, like Mara just said, Priest River showed up to play tonight. Kind of nice to see here. They get the ball in. That's, sorry, I lost my roster myself. That's Palfrey with the ball. Palfrey working around between Rusho and Kryn. They go high up over the top to Fink. Fink gets across half court. She's dribbling in. Little crossover, loses it. Stolen by Learman. Badgers coming back the other way. Learman dumps it off to Ainsley. Finds Hill in the corner. Hill can't corral the pass. And, you know, I've watched a few of these games between the Badgers this year. I think this is the 5th time I've seen them play. And, you know, unfortunately, you know, outside of the big three that is Ainsley, Pluitt, and Blackmore, the bench seems to struggle a little bit. You saw right there corralling that pass, which was a nice pass, maybe a little overthrown, but I don't think any of the other three would have dropped it. Fink is to get the ball, has it blocked. Great block from Holly Ainsley.
Wow.
And then Cara Fink just railroaded poor Bailey Blackmore to the ground. So foul there. And it's going to be the 5th team foul and Fink's 2nd foul. So Fink's going to head to the bench. And, you know, not having her on the floor is going to be pretty costly for these Spartans. And I'm trying to figure out what the defensive set is. It a man defense that they're in? Ainsley gets the 3, goes up, no good. Rebound corralled by the Badgers. Dumps it off to Learman. Learman will fire a jump shot, and it's nothing but net. Making this a 17-9 ball game here. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. And what has felt like an incredibly long first quarter. Kryn crosses over, almost double dribbles, fires a pass across, gets it. That's Palfrey, kicks it over to Fitzmaurice. Fitzmaurice goes it with a little one-handed jumper, no good. Rebound Blackmore.
Ainsley's coming the other way.
And Ainsley in attack mode. 15 seconds left. Badgers probably going to hold for the last shot. Ainsley runs right to the corner unchecked. Rusho gets over there to challenge. 7 seconds left. Ainsley will go baseline, misses the little layup. Rebound controlled by the Badgers. It's going to be a foul on the ground. Rusho's foul right there. And she fouled Mackenzie Jackson for the Badgers.
She's going to go to the bench. They're going to bring Martin back in.
And they're going to put Jersey Pluitt in here. I can almost guarantee you what's about to happen. Jersey Pluitt's going to get a steal. Pluitt's going to get a steal on the inside and try to go up for a quick basket here. They're going to use their height. Pluitt gets the inbounds pass, fires up, and it airballs. Pluitt, they tried to utilize Pluitt's size there, and
Priest River did a good job defending her.
Yeah, you know, not a bad start. Priest River trailing by 8 here early, 17-9, but they're a long ways from being out of this ball game, Mara.
Yep, and they have almost as many points in the first quarter as they did the game last night.
They're just 3 points away from tying their total from last night, although I would not say that the Bonners Ferry Badgers are what you know, the same thing as the Timberlake Tigers right now. Bonners Ferry's probably still licking their wounds a little bit from the game last night. Meanwhile, you know, Priest River is kind of coming into this game playing with house money. They didn't win a game all season long, or no, they haven't won a league game all season long. And realistically, you know, what do? You come in here, you play like your season depends on it, because it does, and what's the worst that could happen? You might win one. So to begin the second quarter, it looks like possession will be with the Badgers. So Badgers get a shot to extend this lead here right out of the gate.
Priest River's going to bring Fink back in. She's the one player you want to have on the floor all game.
It's scary, though, because if she picks up that third foul, she'll probably be done until halftime. And for any sort of sustained period of time, you can't have her off the floor. Badgers working the ball around. Fink knocks the ball out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Badgers. Seeing right here who they have inbounding the ball.
It's Vallely.
Yeah, Grace Vallely inbounding, goes corner to Blackmore. Blackmore ball fake, dribbles in.
Ainsley's wide open down below.
A little bit of contact, can't hit. Ainsley gets her own rebound, goes up, no good. Blackmore with rebound, and Priest River getting just beaten up on the boards right now. Jersey Pluitt right there. Athletic pass over to Vallely. Vallely's shot isn't hit, and we're going to get a reaching foul. Reaching foul is going to be charged to, was that 21? That's Holly Ainsley. So that's her second, team's fourth.
Coach Henthorne's going to bring Hill back in. Ainsley's going to take a seat.
Priest River hasn't given Bonners Ferry enough of a comfortable enough lead for Ainsley to stay on the floor right now. They're going to need her from the second half. Spartans working the ball around, breaking this press. Minish gets trapped, tries to float a pass over, stolen by Learman. Learman got away with a travel there. Pass down to Valelli. Valelli goes up hard off the rim, no good. Rebound's going to go off the Badgers, and it will be Priest River ball. And this press, nothing really special. Just a lack of true ball handling is really.
They're picking up their dribble too early and getting stuck.
Inbound trying to get to Fink. Fink has it knocked out by Jackson. Hill. Sierra Hill. Sorry.
Inbound to Fink.
Fink with the ball, dumps it back over to Martin. Martin swings it up to Minish. Minish travels. They didn't see it.
Wow.
Martin with the ball, picks up her dribble, and we're going to get a foul there on Learman. And I'm not entirely sure how we didn't get the foul called here right in front of us. Minish jumped up to throw the pass, and the passing lane closed. And she clearly traveled. Spartans get the ball in. Martin with the ball near half court. She's taking their time. Oh, picks up her dribble. Tries a little dump pass. Learman with the steal. When Priest River can get into a set. Ooh, block shot there from Kryn. When Priest River can get into an actual set, as they completely look off the fact that Fitzmaurice was wide open there.
Swings it to Martin. Martin for
another deep three. She's not afraid to pull a trigger. Not even a little bit. If she sees daylight, she's firing. Back come the Badgers. Valelli with the ball, finds Hill in the corner. Hill's long, two. Once again, no good. Rebound, Pluid. Pluid goes up, no good. And right now,
Pluid gets another rebound.
We're going to get a foul here on Minish, and they're going to call that on the shot. Kryn actually had a clean block there. Minish with the Minish
That's
got
her third.
And she has, I believe, 2 offensive fouls this game, Mara. So Minish is going to have to come off the floor here. Pluid shot is up and in, making this an 18-9 ball game. And into the game for, not for Minish. Minish going to stay on the floor with 3 fouls here. Coach Morgan Douglas kind of just letting her girls play it out. Pluid shot is up, nothing but net.
Makes it 19-9, 6 minutes. Inbound to Fink.
Fink gonna just be patient, which is what they need her to do. They should just go right back to her there as soon as the defense rotates. Pluid with the steal on the overthrow on the pass. Gets the ball to Learman. Learman coming back the other way, finds Valelli. Valelli in attack mode, dumps it off to Hill. Hill's gonna be fouled, and Minish is gonna pick up number 4. And right now, you know, that's Minish's 4th. Oh no, they're giving that foul to Leanne Kryn. So Minish
catches a lucky break.
Catches a break there. Kryn only her first foul, the team's 8th. Hill's shot is up and in. Minish coming out of the game, replaced by Madeline Rusho. And
Ainsley's going to come back in for Learman.
Yeah, and she sat for it was a long 2-minute break there. A lot of fouls in this ball game here as Hill gets both of them to go in. And Bonners Ferry starting to just methodically pick Priest River apart. Shooting well from the free throw line. Kryn dumps the pass off to Fitzmaurice. Fitzmaurice on the baseline. Nice little jumper, no good. Rebound, Rusho. Rusho's save goes right to Ainsley.
Oh, Ainsley attacking the rim. She's going to go all the way. Oh,
Ainsley dribbles off her leg. Dribbles off her leg. And Ainsley gets to going so fast. A little bit of body there, but not enough to warrant the officials blowing the whistle. Fink gets the ball, looks off Fitzmaurice, and I don't know why she didn't throw that pass there.
Or take off dribbling up the sideline.
I don't know what.
Fitzmaurice travels.
I don't know why they're not trying to get the ball just up the floor here, but watching them try to break this press, awfully frustrating here. They're just looking off open players in favor of, I don't know if they're worried about getting it to actual ball handlers. They go inside to Pluid. Pluid with a little hop there. They're going to call it travel. She caught the ball in a hopping motion. I thought that was the right move there. Fink looks off a wide open guy once again.
Very dangerous spot to get caught in the trap.
And
we're going to have a foul. I think it's on Ainsley.
Foul on Ainsley as she's reaching in there. And this Bonners Ferry team is so intent on trying to get steals that they slap at the ball over and over and over again. It's no surprise to me that that was another foul there. If they had just stood there with their hands up instead of trying to reach in for the ball, odds are they would have either gotten Priest River to take a bad timeout or forced a turnover.
And one more foul puts Bonners in the bonus, so.
And right now the Spartans just need to weather the storm, hit a couple open shots to pull this game back into a manageable spot.
Down to Fink.
Fink goes up. No good. Rebound Rusho. Rusho can't hit. Fitzmaurice and that's Volelli get tied up there. Rebound controlled by the Badgers. Pushed ahead, Sierra Hill fires, and she is having a game right now.
Wow, Hill for 3. That extends the Badgers' lead 24-9 with 5 minutes left in this first half, and Morgan Douglas calls a timeout.
You know, and if you're Coach Morgan Douglas, you know, this is an up and down year. Hasn't been a great year, I wouldn't say. You know, it's rebuilding, and she's someone that you played against. You're, you know, friends.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do if you're her? Do you try to just keep your girls interested, keep them engaged? What do you do if you're the coach?
I mean, if this is potentially your last game of the season, and especially for these seniors, I would just keep pushing them to attack, keep playing the way that they are, but try to settle down enough that they don't make fouls out of frustration, which I think is going to plague Priest River this entire game.
Right, and the 3 seniors on this team, Kryn, Barnes, and Martin, have all played some valuable minutes here in this game. And I have to believe they're going to stay on the floor. They're going to keep playing. But, you know, it would be nice to see them at least get a few open looks, do something there. You know, I don't even think in the 2 games that we've called for these teams, I don't think I've said anything about Abby Barnes even attempting a shot. You know, Fink takes the inbounds pass here out of the timeout. Back over to Palfrey. Palfrey picks up her dribble. Back over to Fink. Fink dribbling in. They're going to get a 10 count here. And, you know, just awfully frustrating to watch because, you know, at this juncture, just trying to throw the long pass. I don't know what it is that they're trying to do. But
they've got them wide open on the left side. They're just not seeing the floor.
They're either not looking at it, they're not confident in it. Sierra Hill can't control the pass that goes out of bounds. And that was probably a good break for the Spartans. Sierra Hill's been just absolutely dynamite shooting the ball. Fink gets the ball, dribbles in, and instead of just dribbling the ball up, she finds Kryn. Kryn's going to dribble up.
Kryn's pushing off.
Kryn and Volelli getting a little physical there.
Trapped on the sideline.
We're going to get another foul there. And, you know, there comes a point as an official where you got to stop giving the other team fouls simply because they're being outplayed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that might sound incredibly rude here, but Priest River isn't doing a whole lot to help themselves, and Bonners Ferry is just trying to play aggressive ball. And, you know, Kryn got herself trapped there, pivoting through, not really in control, and she's being rewarded by foul calls, kind of because she's out of control more than the Badgers defenders are in control.
Now the Badgers are in the bonus.
Yeah, 10-24 ball game after Kryn knocks down the first free throw. But we're not even halfway through the second quarter of a game that started.
And Kryn knocks down both of them. It looks like they're going to bring, Barnes in?
Barnes back in. We've been playing for a half hour here, but we've only had a total of 12 minutes of play time due to high volume of fouls. We're at 15 fouls for the game already.
It's like football.
Volelli with the ball. They're going Sierra Hill in the corner inside. Blackmore.
Challenged by Fitzmaurice. Martin comes up with the rebound.
Martin, you know she's looking for a 3. Dumps it off to Fitzmaurice. Fitzmaurice in transition, pulls the ball out. Nice little crossover back over to Martin. Martin pulls the ball back, kicks it over to Fink. And maybe if they would clear out us a little bit there. Learman with the steal on the pass from Fink. We're going to get a nice little, Learman.
She misses. Fitzmaurice comes up with the rebound. Martin's headed the other way.
And I liked the move there from Learman to attack right at Fitzmaurice.
Did you see that push off?
And yeah. Martin getting away with a push there on her defender, Learman. Just waiting to see here I don't understand what it is that the Spartans are trying to do.
Trying to get the ball to Fink, but Fluid's playing so well on her down low, she just can't work anything on the block.
Fitzmaurice's jumper kind of rainbows up over, and it's going to be out on Palfrey. They're crowding. They're trying to run like a give and go with a backdoor screen. The problem is that it's all within like 3 feet of one another. There's no room for anybody to move, and then you don't have anyone out there confidently making those passes.
And they're only using the right side of the court.
Oh gosh. And Simon and I have spoken at length about that concerning the Wildcats. We've seen a few games this year where the Wildcats have completely neglected the left side of the floor and have rather just gone down, make one pass to a wing and then inside to the post, and it hasn't really benefited them. We saw last night what would happen when they utilized both sides of the floor. Jasmine Martin just launched Learman. Learman's going to pick up a blocking foul. Martin's going to go to the line for 2, and
Martin's just, I'm waiting for an offensive call on her. She keeps pushing.
The referee's being incredibly generous here to the Spartan team here early.
Martin's first shot's up.
Hits the back iron, no good. Rebound,
Fink comes up with
and is
Fink
stripped.
Turnover.
Stripped by Learman. Pluid helps Fink up. Dumps it off. This is trying to see there. Blackmore with the ball. Has the ball stripped. Recovered by Barnes. Barnes dribbles out. Stolen by Pluid. Pluid goes up. A lot of contact. Nice little scoop lay and no good.
Oh, and we're going to get a call on number 10.
And that's going to go against Sadie Hill. Sadie Hill on the rebound there will send, I believe, Palfrey to the line to shoot some free throws here. And, you know, this game not necessarily, I don't feel like it's being called the same on both ends of the floor, even a little bit here. And forgive me if I'm wrong.
Palfrey's first shot's up, no good.
Spartans have had a couple chances to get back into this game, missing the front end of 2 different 1-and-1 trips.
Wallace with the ball. She gives it over to Blackmore. Blackmore working it inside.
Trying to go inside. It's going to be tipped off Bonner's Ferry. And I think Fitzmaurice tipped that up. And then Mackenzie Jackson tried to recover it, and it just went right off her fingertips. Back come the Spartans.
Back to the right side.
Nice pass there to Palfrey. Palfrey in the lane goes up, blocked by Pluid. The much taller Pluid just kind of stuck her hands up there and strip blocked that. Back come the Badgers. Badgers Learman with the ball. A lot of contact, and
there's that foul on Martin.
Eventually she was going to run out of luck. She was going to not have a call go in her favor.
So that's going to send Learman to the line for the Badgers. It's 24-11 with 2 minutes left in this first half.
In the first half that has felt like it was dominant from the Badgers, but I mean, only up by 13, it really isn't the case. Martin with the ball, dribbling up. Still pushing off on Learman, but I don't know if maybe it has something to do.
Oh, Learman with the steal. She's coming down. Oh. Wow, and she gets blocked by Martin. I don't really know if that was a block.
Biting my tongue.
A lot of contact on that play.
Yeah, it was a good rundown by Martin, though. Way to stop the open lay-in. If that had been a foul, I would have said it was a good foul. They try to go low to Jersey Pluid. Not necessarily a great inbounds pass. Jersey trying to corral it. Playing help behind her. She goes up. Nice little move there. Nice little right-handed hook shot. Making this a 26-11 ball game here. Fink gets the ball in. Dumps it off to Palfrey. Stolen by Learman. Learman, a lot of...
Oh, wow. Learman gets called for the offensive foul.
And, you know, I just looked at Learman after that, and she just shrugged it off. Her and Volelli seem to be having more fun despite, you know, what I was more impressed with there was Palfrey on the back end had a block that went backwards. She blocked the ball back towards the other end of the floor on a chase down. Never seen that before. Like a backhanded lay-in. Spartans working the ball around, and, you know, when you have Fink 30 feet away from the basket, she's not going to be effective.
There she goes.
But she's going to get a look there off of kind of a little pick play. And, you know,
If they can just work that into Fink all night, she's dangerous.
You know, it's a 26-13 game, minute left here. I don't like the Badgers' body language. They seem to almost be, you know, they're bored. Learman shot up, no good. Rebound, Blackmore off the glass, no good. Rebound, and one.
It's going to go against Martin, and then they'll send Jackson to the line.
Mackenzie Jackson getting that rebound. Martin with the foul there, and you know, just not seeing, kind of a devil-may-care attitude from the Badgers here, who I don't think they expect to be playing in this game tonight, Mara. I think they thought they were going to beat Kellogg last night and waltz into a championship game against a team in Timberlake that they've played pretty tough a couple different times this year. And Jackson gets the free throw to go down, making it 29-13. Spartans with the ball, breaking the press. Oh, nice little crossover step. Fitzmaurice will take another jumper.
Fink gets the rebound, goes up again. Oh,
way too hard.
Shot.
Rebound, Pluid. Pluid gets the ball out to Valelli. Valelli just taking her time, bringing it up. Less than 30 seconds here. Would hope to see the Badgers hold for the last shot. They're going to go inside. Jackson goes up, misses, gets another shot off, can't hit, rebound, and we're going to get a jump ball violation or a jump ball call favoring the Spartans. Just under 15 seconds left. Spartans can cut into this lead if they can get another shot to go up and in.
In the middle. Oh, we're going to get a foul on Vanelli in the backcourt. That's going to send Fitzmaurice to the line for two with 12 seconds left.
And a two-shot bonus here in a half that seems to have taken a long time to play out. You know, not what I would say kind of a sloppy first half, Mara.
From both teams. Fitzmaurice first one good.
Making a 29-14 ball game, and ironically, Bonners Ferry looks to be going into the halftime with the exact same lead that they trailed by against Kellogg last night.
Fink comes up with the rebound.
It's going to go out of bounds, favoring the Spartans. 8 seconds left. See if the Spartans' clock management will allow them to get a shot off. And we're going to get a timeout by Bonners Ferry here. 30-second timeout.
If you were Priest River, what would you do in this situation, Josh? You got 8 seconds left on the clock going into the half.
Well, I haven't seen that there's a confident or a shooter that I want necessarily taking a shot, but I wouldn't mind seeing a nice big screen. You know, maybe you have one inbounder, send 3 people to screen, and have Fink come in off the weak side and try to see if you can get her curling to a right-handed lay-in there. So far, like I said, I haven't seen anyone who can confidently shoot a three-pointer, and I really haven't seen anyone who can use their left hand on the Spartans team. So I think in my head, where you would try to get Fink on the right side, cutting to the basket or cutting toward the basket. Right there, that looked like the play they would have wanted. Fitzmaurice is going to get the shot on the baseline, can't hit. Rebound Barnes. Barnes goes up, can't hit. Barnes might get another look. Nope. Rebounded by Jackson. And at the end of the half, the Badgers are on top of the Spartans, 29-14. We'll be back with the second half of play here. Thanks for watching Channel 3.
All right, welcome back, guys, to the second half of the first game of districts. It's Bonners Ferry versus Priest River. Scores 29-14. Badgers are in the lead. And they give the ball over to Ainsley on the third. Oh, and we're going to have an offensive foul, actually. I believe that's Ainsley's fourth foul. So Hinthorn's going to pull her. Ainsley's going to go to the bench.
Oh, and so far this district tournament has not been good for Holly Ainsley. I believe Holly Ainsley has only played a grand total of maybe 15 minutes this whole tournament because she's been kept in foul trouble both games. Ooh, traveling. Clearly a travel error. She picked up her feet to throw that pass. And a three from Palfrey, no good, and tied up Fink and Pluid.
It's going to stay down here with the Spartans.
Oh. Tough go there. Spartans going to have to get this ball inbounded. They go to Fink. Fink threading. They had to thread the needle to get to Fink there. Hand off to Kren. Kren just taking her time, finds Fink. Fink won't pull the trigger on a three. Kren with the ball, working it around outside. I have yet to see Fink pull a three, so I'm assuming that's not her strong point. And, you know, they can work the ball around the perimeter as much as they want as Palfrey gets inside the high post. But, you know, they're going to have to take a shot sometime.
Turn at the high post. Palfrey, no good.
Rebound almost recovered by Minish.
Vanelli comes up with it. Badgers headed the other way.
Would be cool if they had a person on their team named Millie, and they could have Millie and Valili.
I like that.
As they go inside Sierra Hill once again. Oh, I'm sorry, Bailey Blackmore for two. Bailey Blackmore and Sierra Hill look an awful lot alike out there. Sierra Hill was the one who just came up with that steal. Back come the Badgers. Valelli with the ball, goes corner, Sierra Hill. She'll pull the trigger on that. They can't leave her open. Back out Learman. Learman backside. Bailey Blackmore up and in for two. And the Badgers are really just starting to impose their will. This game, the Spartans, I thought, had a shot to maybe close the gap here, but I think that door has been firmly shut here. Down 19. Fitzmaurice fires a three. Rebound Palfrey. Palfrey's little jumper no good. Minish with the rebound off the glass and in. And maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe I should just, if I neg them a little bit, talk negatively. They score buckets there. They can hear me out there. Valelli with the ball goes corner. Kicked out of bounds by Kren. And she's kicking the ball at our bus driver. Kellogg's bus driver almost ate the basketball there. Palfrey going to the bench. And she took some starters minutes there, I believe. Who did she replace? I wonder who didn't start. Maybe someone in foul trouble. Valelli with the ball. Skips it over to Learman. Has it stolen. Abby Barnes just can't get to it in time.
Abby Barnes hits her coach in the face with the ball.
Knocks the ball right off Coach Morgan Douglas's noggin. Right in the noggin. And it'll be Learman inbounding the ball. Valelli with the ball. Back over to Learman.
Swing it to the corner. Hill for no good.
Hill for no good. Turned down for what? Kren coming back the other way. Goes post inside. Minish can't catch it. And I think she thought she was throwing it to Fink there. Minish a little bit shorter than Fink. Fink's got such a long wingspan. She can catch those passes that are super high up. Costly turnover there for Priest River. Back come the Badgers, leading by 17 here.
And they swing it to Hill, wide open in the corner again. They're going to work it into Pluid.
Pluid, that's her go-to move. Blackmore with the rebound, kicks out to Learman. Learman no good. Rebound controlled by Fink.
Fink comes up with it.
Fink in transition. She's going to go up. Pulls up off the glass, no good.
And that's where you need your left. She had a wide open left-handed lane and pulled up for a jumper.
Got to use the left. Badgers coming back the other way. Learman just kind of playing hot potato with it. They're going to find
Hill.
Hill
for three.
That's going to extend the Badgers' lead to 20. It's 36-16 with 4 minutes left here in this third quarter.
Spartans coming the other way.
Biggest lead of the night for the Badgers here. Barnes with the ball. Back to Crin. Crin over to Fitzmaurice. High post, Fink, Crin. Crin will fire a three. And that's net. 36-19. I don't know if you guys can smell that, but it smells like a comeback, Mara. Badgers with the ball now. Screen there. Learman pick and roll with Jackson. No, Hill. Gosh, they have a lot of.
The other Hill.
They've
got two Hills on the floor right now.
Hills. It's the Hills of Bonners Ferry. They are lovely.
The Hills have eyes.
The Hills have, well, yeah, they have 4 eyes. Inside, go up to Minish. Minish can't corral. Had a great back steal there.
Missed opportunity by the Spartans.
And they a great steal there from Adri Minish. And she just couldn't catch the pass right off her tips. Right off the fingertips there. You got to be able to grab that ball.
All right, they're going to swing over to the corner. Hill thinks about it, kicks it back. Oh, wait, no, that one's Hill. Hill for 3.
Sorry, we have 2 Hills out there. 2 Hills, a Pluid, a Learman, and a Blackmore. And we're struggling to get their names right.
Hill and Blackmore look like they could be twins.
Yeah. Sierra Hill and Bailey Blackmore look very similar. They don't look at all like the 2 Hills do. It's very, very frustrating trying to call this here.
Vallely picks up her 4th foul. She's going to come. Oh, wait.
No, Learman.
No, Learman. Vanelli's going to come in for her.
Yeah, Vallely's coming back in. And Badgers defending the inbounds well. Fink gets a good look, though, out of the inbounds. And Kara Fink, we've talked about it at length. She's an absolute stud. If she got a competent ball handler getting her looks every game, I feel like Kara Hill could be a double-double machine easily. Steal there from Barnes. Priest River coming back the other way. Kick it over. Barnes going to dribble in, has a lane up.
Oh.
And tries the right-handed lay-in from too deep under her own basket. But we're going to get a foul there on Blackmore, I thought. No, on Vallely. No, on Barnes.
It's going to be Barnes' second.
So Barnes didn't get called for an offensive foul on the shot. Must have grabbed or something on the attempted rebound there. I'm not entirely sure. Odd call. Inside, they go up to Blackmore. Blackmore can't corral the pass out of bounds. It's going to be Spartan ball.
That was a dangerous play for Minish. She could have picked up her 5th foul.
Oh, they're going to give it to the Badgers.
What?
Probably the right call there. I think Abby Barnes tried to defend that play. I think she knocked the ball out of Bailey Blackmore's hands. Badgers with the ball, find Sierra Hill in the corner, and that is no good. Looked good. Kara Fink with the running rebound. Left side once again. She'll go up once again, not using that left hand. And every time they don't use their left hand, they're short shooting themselves. They're either hitting the bottom side of the backboard or the bottom side of the rim. Jersey Pluid had 2 players sealed down there. They didn't go inside to her. And it's going to be out of bounds. Ball will go back to the Spartans.
That's about 8 points Fink could have had if she just used her left.
This game would be a completely different ball game if Kara Fink would just use her left hand. Awfully frustrating to watch from a basketball player's standpoint. Priest River coming back the other way. Ball fake Jazz Martin. She'll pull a trigger on a 3. It's up, no good. Rebound, Minish. Minish gets tied up.
Oh, they're going to call
Hill
for a foul.
Sierra Hill for a foul. And as their arms pretzeled down there, Minish couldn't go up for a shot. Instead of just grabbing the ball, they kind of, that snake thing on the medical logo, that's what their arms looked like. So picture that in your head, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm a snake.
The snake thing on the medical emblem.
In the Fink goes up with it. Fink gets fouled. She's going to go to the line for 2.
Bonners Ferry just picking up fouls left and right once again. They're going to have to be careful. We don't need, unless they plan on rolling with some JV floaters here, I don't know how many fouls they have really to give.
That one's going to be on Jackson. Her first, the Badgers' 4th. Fink's shot is up and good. Makes it 39-22 with 1:48 left in the third.
Kara Fink getting some buckets here, and she's shown that she can hit that shot. I don't think I've ever seen her take it, though. Second shot rattles out. Rebound,
Minish comes up with it.
Ooh, Minish, I thought, got fouled there on that
No
putback
call.
attempt. Coming back the other way is Valelli. Valelli uses a high screen, uses that high screen again, dumps it off to Sierra Hill. Over to Blackmore. Blackmore will show you how to hit that shot. And it's nothing but net, making this a 41-22 ball game. And, you know, we're going to credit Priest River. Last night they only scored 12 points against Timberlake. They're at 22 right now. They're playing a much better game than we have seen from them.
Barnes with the ball.
Barnes getting the ball over to Martin, and Kryn will reset the offense. And trying to get Kryn a look here. Kryn kind of went rover there as they were running in a circle. Swinging the ball around, Kryn with it. Back seal, doesn't like it, won't throw it. Back out to Martin, under a minute left here in the third quarter. Out to Barnes. Barnes dribbles in, a little bit of contact, dumps it off to Minish. Ooh, and
Minish wide open, no good.
Minish can't get the bunny. Great pass, though. Credit Abby Barnes drawing the double team and just slipping the ball in there. Great pass there. And a steal. Kryn almost comes up with the steal. Blackmore once again from the elbow.
Oh, that little 15-footer. She's got it.
Yeah, she likes that shot. 43-22. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Martin with the ball. 21 is the biggest lead of the night for the Badgers.
Picks up her dribble. She gets trapped up top. Looking for Fink.
Skips it over to Fink. Fink back to Kryn. 15 seconds left. Kryn working in. Nice little spin. Kicks it. Ooh.
Oh.
Tough jumper there. I thought that was a pass. Rebound controlled by the Badgers. Valelli in transition. I don't think she's aware of the clock. Nice little dump off there. And that. Oh!
And Hill almost puts in a three at the end of the quarter. It just bounces out.
I absolutely love how Valelli dribbled up, just dumped it off. Nice little one-handed no-look bounce pass. Hill stepped right into her shot. Looked great. Little popcorn action up in the hoop and just popped right out of the bowl.
And it is 43-22 going into the fourth quarter of this loser-go-home game.
We will be right back with the fourth quarter. Thanks for watching Channel 3 Silver Valley Sports. And we're back with the fourth quarter of action. Josh McDonald here alongside Mara Ashcraft. Priest River on top of, Bonners Ferry on top of Priest River. Sorry for all you Spartan fans out there. Get your hopes up a little bit. 43-22, Badgers lead the Spartans. And kind of a sloppy game being played by both teams. Holly Ainsley back in the game. And she's going to have to play real careful here. This Holly Ainsley, she's an absolute stud. I watched her 10 days ago carve up the Kellogg Wildcats for 28 points. And I think every team has since game planned to try and get her into foul trouble, and so far it has worked.
She's only a sophomore. She's going to be fun to watch.
Only a sophomore. And right there you could tell she was worried about drawing another offensive foul. So instead of looking up, she dribbled the ball off her feet. And Badgers going with a man press here, up 21 in the fourth quarter. Kryn with a nice little spin. Finds Fink. Fink out on the wing. Up top. Over to Kryn. Inside to Fink. Fink will spin to the middle. Nice move by Fink. Making this a 43-24 ball game.
And Badgers over to Hill. Up to Learman. Learman's going to give it off to, I can't remember her name.
Blackmore.
Don't put me on the spot. All right, Priest River comes up with the ball. Barnes coming the other way. She's going to hand it off to Kryn. And Kryn looking to set up the offense. Back to Barnes. They bring it Fink up top. Wide open lay-in. Barnes for two. Barnes is going to make it. It's 43-26 now. And Ainsley bringing the ball up for the Badgers.
And that play right there is really the bread and butter of this offense. They run it with just about every player on their team. Ainsley just got away with a very odd double dribble move there. As Jersey Pluid once again, right-handed hook out of the baseline.
And Fink's playing great defense, but Pluid's just so good with that shot.
And she's playing good defense, not picking up fouls. I think that's even the more impressive part here. Ooh, Kryn just rolled her ankle as Barnes and Blackmore get tied up. Ball will stay with the Spartans. I think Ainsley half expected to stand up and see they called a foul on her. She looked up and then immediately, like, face was relieved. Don't want to foul out of back-to-back district games.
Bring in Palfrey. Palfrey's going to go to Fink.
Just working the ball around the perimeter. Once again, they go
There's
inside.
That cut.
And
Oh.
Fink's going to go up. They're going to call her for an offensive foul as she spun right into Learman. I don't think Learman was set. Tough call there, but Learman might have been in good defensive position. I will agree. I think Fink might have been out of control on the spin, which is probably why she drew the foul. Back come the Badgers, leading 45-27. Learman with the ball. Just really Bonners Ferry taking care of it. Valelli over to Ainsley. Ainsley with the screen. She'll
Ainsley
pop a
for
three.
No
Off.
good.
She's got to be in like no rhythm whatsoever. And Learman's going to pick up, I think that's
that's
foul
her.
number 5.
Yeah, that's Learman's 5th.
Learman's going to foul out of the ball game here. And you could tell as soon as she heard that whistle, she just walked right over to the bench. Learman playing big minutes. There was a Badger player, and I'm struggling here with names. Lexi Moss did not make the trip up. She had a stomach flu. She's a normal rotation player at the guard position.
Ainsley with the steal taken on Martin. It's a bit of a wild shot, but it'll still send her to the line.
Sure, she's going to get fouled there. And it's going to put Ainsley at the line. And Ainsley, she's got a good-looking stroke for, a sophomore guard. Her shot just looks excellent from the free throw line. And right here, Ainsley's going to put the ball up. Just good-looking shot. Everything is one fluid motion. You don't see that kind of disciplined free throw from many sophomore-aged players. Abby Barnes coming out of the game, probably just to get a minute here. I have to imagine they're going to get her back in there, but she's played particularly well on the defensive end for the Spartans tonight. Ainsley's second free throw off the back iron, rebound corralled.
Ainsley comes up with her own rebound, works into, almost a turnover. Pluid saves it. Valelli driving, and that's going to be knocked out.
I am impressed by what Jersey Pluid did right there. The little one-footed pirouette,
dancing,
spin out into the baseline there, saving the ball and having the wherewithal to find her guy. Ainsley will fire another three, and that's good.
That was pretty.
49-27 ball game here, and Bonner's staying in this press with 5 minutes left. Kind of an odd choice right here by Coach Hinthorn.
Spartans lose the ball. Ainsley brings it back up. Swings it over to Valelli. I'm working on it. Into Jersey. Jersey wide open down below. She had a great back steal on Fink.
And Jersey doing all the things. I think she's taken out a little bit of frustration from how last night's game went as Valelli with the weak side steal. Valelli will dribble in. No contact there. Tried to sell it as such, but was just stripped. Knocked out of bounds by the Spartans, and Leanne Kryn will come back into the game. Fitzmaurice just a sophomore for the Spartans, so she's got a bright future ahead of her for this ball club.
Badgers
the ball
inbound. Ainsley out at the 3.
Floats it over to Ainsley. I thought she was going to
She's
pop
thinking
from
about
deep.
it.
Goes into Hill. Hill running lay-in, no good. Rebound goes off the fingertips of Fink, and I'm not entirely sure how that wasn't called a block. A lot of contact there, maybe because she led with the knee. I don't know. Odd no call there. Pluid keeps it high, goes up and in.
It was a great inbound play by the Badgers. It
And I think
extends their lead 53-27.
That was the play they tried to beat the buzzer with earlier in this ball game. We're going to get a foul there. Pluid tying Palfrey up as soon as she crossed half court. It's only the team's 6th foul, so still no bonus. Pluid going to head to the bench here. That's only her 2nd. Coach Hinthorn emptying his bench here late. probably wise. Up 26. Let some of the younger players get some minutes in. Ball gets in. Kryn with the ball. Shakes off her defender. Floats a pass over. That's Palfrey. Palfrey's jumper's up. No good. Off the back iron. Long rebound is corralled. That's Jackson. Jackson's pass inside.
We're going to have a jump ball. It's going to stay down there with the Badgers.
What a pass. And I'm sorry, that wasn't Jackson. That was Emmeline Pinkerton with the nice pass there. Great pass. Couldn't corral it. And Martin will come out of the game. And 4 minutes left. Get the ball in. Pinkerton with the ball. Goes back over to Hill. Hill up top to Valelli. Valelli will fire. No good. Rebound, Kryn. Kryn coming back the other way. Over to Fink. High post to Rusho. Rusho over to Kryn. Nice little pass. Fink goes up and in. If they would just set that play up every time, I mean, I think they score off of it every time. Back come the Badgers. Hill's going to try another three.
Oh, Hill's three is up and good.
That looked good to the second it left her hand.
I think she knew it too. She was halfway down the court by the time that dropped.
56-29, and we're going to get a full timeout here from Coach Morgan Douglas. We'll be back with the rest of the fourth quarter. Thanks for watching Channel 3 Sports. And out of the timeout, Spartans ball. Cronenberg bringing the ball up.
Cronenberg plays for Timberlake.
Cronenberg, Kryn. That's Kryn, not Cronenberg. That was Mara's fault. We were just talking about Peyton Cronenberg.
Oh, and Fink goes up, fighting for the rebound against 5 Badgers. Oh, they're going to call that a jump ball. It'll stay down here with the Spartans.
And I don't know my Greek mythology very well, but I don't know if we ever saw Spartans take on a whole gaggle of Badgers like that. But
it's possible.
The Badgers prevailed in that sequence.
Maybe they're honey badgers.
Honey badgers, and you know what they say about them? Nothing. Palfrey gets the shot, goes up, no good. Rebound, Rusho tips it out of bounds. It's going to be
Badger ball.
Badger ball. That way. And Badgers, 3 minutes left here, up 28. Could really just sit on this lead if they wanted to. They're going to try to run some sets here with their bench. That's Pinkerton, goes inside. Nice little scoop lay-in there from Jackson.
Here comes Fink at the other end, going, oh.
Fink on the right side gets the bucket to go in. And Fink, for once, got that steal on the right side of the floor so she didn't have to try and change hands mid-layup like she does on the left-hand side. Badgers get the look. That's Hill. Hill inside. Jackson up. Fouled by Kryn. It'll send Jackson to the line.
Looks like Coach Morgan Douglas is going to bring her seniors back in.
Let her seniors have their last little moment in the sun here. 2.5 minutes left. 56-30 ball game here. And Jackson can't get her first free throw to drop. Score remains 56-30. And stay with us after the game. We're going to be broadcasting the presentation of the Intermountain League All-League Awards, as well as the League Coach of the Year and the
Second shot is up and no good. Sorry, Josh.
And I was cut off rudely by Mara.
I'm just letting them know what's going on in the game.
Oh, yeah.
I'm doing my job.
2.5 minutes left. 56-30 ball game. We're doing Intermountain League presentations after this game. Stay tuned. Immediately following this, we'll stay on this stream. We won't switch streams until the Kellogg Timberlake game just before tip-off there. We're going to double dribble here from Sierra Patesh, and I don't think that was a double dribble. Tough call there. Spartans coming the other way. Fink with the ball. They're just moving the ball around. Find Fink once again.
Oh, it bounces out. Fink gets her own rebound. Nope, it's taken away.
Now, Mara.
Yes.
Why wouldn't she run that play to the right side? Why do they keep running it to the left?
That's a great question. I mean, she'd use her left hand.
If that would be great then. But she doesn't use her left hand.
She'd have about 12 more points with the left hand.
And this would be a different game. But 2 minutes left. Score still 56-30. Priest River coming back the other way. High screen. Switch. Here it comes.
Haley Meek.
Haley Meek with the ball. Can't get the shot. Rebound controlled by, well, tied up between Fink and Patesh.
It's going to stay down here with the Spartans. That was a good hustle by Fink.
Minute 45 left here in the ball game. Ball inbounded. High to Fink. Fink will go, pull up, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Hill.
Looks like they're going to call that foul on Haley Meek, only a freshman. That'll be her first.
And only the team's sixth. So after the first half was just a nonstop foul fest, the second half been played relatively clean. Well, by the referee standards, if we're calling fouls here. Valelli with the ball, finds Pinkerton.
Ooh, wide
Pinkerton
open.
up.
Pinkerton up.
Misses the lay-in.
Fink fighting for it. We're going to get another. Are they calling that a jump?
Going to call that a jump between Fink and I believe Jackson there. So Bonner's ball under their own basket.
Bonner's the inbound. Looking for Pinkerton. Pinkerton gets it in the corner. Out to Hill. Hill at the three. She's going to curl around, drive, work the ball into Jackson. Hill goes up. She's going to get fouled by Fink, and she'll be going to the line for two.
I believe that's Fink's third or fourth personal here. Silly foul. Fourth foul for Fink. 7th team foul, so they are in the bonus now. Badgers just should be content to hold the ball as Hill.
First shot is up and good.
Hill knocks down the first one. We're in for a treat tonight. It looks like we've got the full KHS pep band here as well.
Hill's second shot's good. Spartans coming the other way with a minute left on the clock. And Kren's going to get it over to, who is that, the freshman, Meek. Fink has it at the top of the key, hands it back off to Kren. Spartans are just having trouble getting open. There's a steal by Pinkerton. Pinkerton going the other way, and she's going to get fouled. She'll go to the line for two. You know, Meek's just a freshman. She'll grow from that, but
her second personal foul in about 2 minutes of play. Good way to chase down the play and stay with it, but Spartans just need to do a better job taking care of the ball. It's kind of the story of the game for them. Pinkerton's free throws up and in. 59-30 ball game. Exactly 1 minute left on the clock here. Second shot from Pinkerton. It makes this a 30-point deficit for the Spartans.
We'll go to a running clock for the final minute.
Kren with the ball coming back. Floats it over to Fink. Fink screen. Packs to Kren. Kren shot blocked.
It's going to be on Pinkerton. So Kren will go to the line for two with 43. Clock winding down. And her first shot is up. And good.
Nice shot there from Kren. Maybe if Kren had gotten to the line a few more times. Good looking shot there. Second shot up and in. 60-32 ball game. And back the other way. 20 seconds left.
Hill's getting some minutes as the point guard.
Hill's being told to just stay back and hold the ball. Priest River still slapping at the ball. And Spartans, that's Barnes, still trying to play pressure defense here. Finally figures out that they're not going to do anything.
That'll do it for the Priest River Spartans this season.
So the Priest River Spartans will finish the district tournament. Loser out. They're the first team eliminated, so the 4th seed will finish 4th place here at the district tournament. Bonners Ferry will move on to the 2nd place game, which will be played Saturday. And right now, that will be the location of that game will depend on the outcome of our championship game between the Kellogg Wildcats and the Timberlake Tigers. So we're going to do Intermountain League award presentations here. We're going to just take a brief minute. We'll be back as soon as they start the awards to announce who the winners are.